Hey everybody, it's Danny from Contentment with Simplicity, and while I have a quick moment and a co-host here, I thought I would just give you a quick tour of my kids' room. So we have 4 kids. I hope this camera's not too wobbly because I'm holding it up weird. We have 4 kids in one bedroom, and this won't take long to do a quick tour. But I just thought sometimes it's helpful to see how another family does layout, how they make it work. And this is just a reminder that you don't necessarily have to have a bedroom for every child. Kids love being together. They don't always love it, but I think overall it's really good for them. Hey, Thad. You saying hi? He's ready for breakfast. Okay, so I will move away from the mirror here and back up. So I am now standing in the doorway of my kids' room. We've just added this baby gate here, which is not my favorite thing, but it does keep the play zones separate so the kids can do more detailed play in here while the baby is outside. So just inside the door here, this is the room. So just inside the door, this is where Thad, the baby, sleeps in his hammock. He is just about to outgrow the hammock. So we will put a porta-cot either here, or I have a couple other ideas about how we might shift it around. But back up. This is kind of the wall of storage here. Up on the top is like hard drives and batteries and command hooks and spare stuff like that. And then we've got some books and games. This is where we have our printer. And here I specifically bought a very slimline printer. And then these bins here is where all of Thad's clothes are. So we have one big bin for his shirts, one for his pants and like rompers, outfits, one for pajamas, one for sweatshirts and sweaters, and then one for shoes and socks and bibs. And then down here we have a little bit of extra diaper gear. Most of it I actually keep underneath of our couch in the living room. And then library books basket, magnetiles, dress up, that stuff across the bottom. So over here we have the bunk beds for the girls. So they each have kind of a little stash of stuff. Their book light, their water bottle stays in the bed with them. Mara has her Bible there. Jemima has a little bit more of a cozy little cave down here, and she's got a little basket she can put her treasures in. And then I'll come back to that corner, but then our 2.5-year-old is here on this little cot, this little crib mattress on the floor for now. We don't usually have this lovely curtain hung up. That was something that Gemma and Laz did yesterday. Also, if you don't have these little clips, they are really great. I think I got like an 8-pack of them or something on Amazon a couple years ago, and the kids have loved them. They use them creatively. So these are, we kind of have toys in a couple spots, but this is one of the main spots. So there's some cars and dump trucks there, some dolls that are lacking clothes at the moment. I don't think there's actually anything in that second bin there. And then we've got some scarves and fabric inside a basket. It's exploding out of the basket, but it matches the basket on the right, which is like animal figurines. And then we've got some swimsuits there on the bottom. I don't remember what's in, I think ballet stuff is in the middle bin. This is a recent creation. And then this is where the bulk of the kids' clothes are. So the boxes on the top, one has all of their sweatshirts and the other has their puffy vests. Each of them have a puffy vest. And then Mara's clothes are the top 2 bins there. Not the big ones, but the next one down. And then Gemma's clothes, and then Laszlo's clothes. And then on the bottom, we have a bunch of extra socks. The kids are all relatively close in foot size, so they all just wear the same socks. Although a few of them have their like favorite socks that they have in their little special bins. But and then slippers down there on the bottom because it gets chilly here in New Zealand. And then their dresses, my girls wear a lot of dresses. They love dresses. I don't require them to wear dresses, but they just really like to wear dresses. And then some dress shirts for Laszlo as well. And then kind of going on up, those bins are like sheets and pillows and cot mattress protectors and that kind of stuff. We've got some of our winter baby gear up there in the corner. That's my extra hammock, baby hammock, and then winter stuff up there, which will be rotating out soon. I do keep a few disposable diapers on hand and pull-ups on hand because the kids, Laszlo and Thad, wear disposable at night. So, and then those are puzzles. I don't even know what else is there. We have their rain gear. Here, I will hold you over this way. There's a view of our beautiful sun-drenched living room and dining room. The table's outside because I don't like to have mess after I do a Sabbath clean. And so we usually eat on Saturday, we usually eat all of our food outside. So more blankets, their rain gear, and that's like Christmas stuff, I think, and the very little amount of Christmas stuff I have, and like car seat covers for when we travel go in that bin. And then the Duplo I swap out with the Magnetile basket about every other week or so. And then we keep our vacuum down there and our handy fold-up table and some stools and our 2 folding chairs for when we have company. So, put you back here so you can see me. That's it. That's the tour of the kids' room. I hope that we don't have any under the bed storage, and I can't think of any other storage we have. Everybody's, hi sweetie. We're relatively minimalist. So that is what the kids' room looks like, and that's how we make it work with 4 kids in 1 bedroom. Like I said, we will do a little bit of shuffling once we move Thad into his porta-cot. Most likely I will swap where Thad is and Laz are, and we'll put Laszlo over where Thad's hammock currently is, and we'll put Thad here kind of in the closet. But I'll need to make sure that he can't reach anything and pull it out. So obviously we have to be, conscious of safety reasons. So we will, make sure that it's safe for him. But that is kind of the plan right now, and that's how their room looks. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope that you are inspired or encouraged or whatever it is that your heart needs today, in whatever way, even if it's just, trying to get stuff done, holding a baby on your hip. You're not alone. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Thanks.